Hey, good day everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm doing a on-the-wrist review with the Rolex Yacht-Master 40, the two-tone with steel and ever rose gold, and the matte black dial, or as Rolex likes to call it, the intense black dial. Now, I got this watch around Christmas, a bit before Christmas, and what made me want to get it was I wanted to get something in rose gold. So something with the rose gold elements, precious metal, just to complement my two-tone Submariner. And the wearing experience has been a night and day difference with the GMT Master and the Submariner. It does feel like its own watch, and wearing it has been a pleasure. It's a very different experience. It's not as tooly as you'd think. It is more reminiscent of a Datejust 41. So if you ever worn a Datejust 41, the wearing experience is very, very similar. So let's start with the case. The case is a lot thinner than your traditional Submariner GMT, and the lug-to-lug is quite manageable, sitting at that 47 millimeters lug-to-lug. The bracelet as well, because it doesn't have the glide lock system, it has a simple easy link adjustment. The bracelet feels lighter, but at the same time it feels a lot more wearable when it comes down to comparing it with a Submariner. Now, it is more of a dressier watch, and it's not really a dive watch because the bezel itself goes in both directions. It has been a pleasurable wearing experience, and I find myself actually gravitating towards wearing this watch more and more. Now, what made me want to go with the black dial over the brown is simply for the fact that the black dial is just more versatile to wear, and with the details on the actual dial itself, the Sunray brown dial washes out a lot of the details. So when we look at the Rolex writing, the text of the Rolex, as well as the crown, it is in that rose gold tone. The brown washes that out, along with the indices as well, being made out of ever rose gold. The black, however, makes everything stand out. It makes everything pop out, and that's one of the things I love about this. It's the attention to detail. Now, with the easy link adjustments, it is a great thing to have. I actually haven't found myself needing to use the easy link adjustment. I've been able to find a good fit without having the need to pop the link open once it starts getting hot, which is a great and refreshing experience. Now, with the case itself, the lugs themselves are polished. They do pick up scratches, but it's not the end of the world. The center links as well are polished, and again, they do pick up scratches, but it's not the end of the world on the bracelet. If I had some criticisms of this watch, it would be that I wish that they added the precious metal onto the crown to make it a lot more complete, but I understand why they did it. They didn't want the crown and the bezel to clash with each other, to look as if that it's elongated for no reason, and I get that. However, it'll just be a nice thing to have. In terms of the accuracy, standard Rolex accuracy, it does the job. You're gonna gain or lose a few seconds here and there if you don't wear it for a while. The Cyclops and the date, it's standard Rolex. It's the same as if that it was a Datejust GMT sub date. There's nothing to note or to report different about that there. I guess if you're shopping for a Yacht-Master, give it a try. Why I went for the 40 over the 37 was the 37 is a very, very small watch. When you wear it and compare it with, let's say, a Datejust 36 or even an Explorer 36, it actually wears a lot smaller than those two models, and that's because the bezel takes up a lot of the dial aperture. So the dial is smaller on that watch compared to the 36 Datejust and Explorer. From what I read, the dial size is quite similar to that of a 34 millimeter. So if you have a 6.5 inch wrist like I do, it might be a touch small wearing the 37. However, the 40, because again, it was like a Datejust 41, it's completely fine. The thickness of it as well hides the watch under a cuff really, really well. And overall, I've been really happy with this watch. I actually went out of my way and bought some rose gold necklaces and a bracelet just to match this, because with my Submariner, I have some solid gold necklaces and bracelets that I got as a family heirloom that's been passed down to me. And I thought, why not buy the rose gold jewelry to pass down to my potential kids in the future? needless to say, great purchase. I would say if you're in the market for a Yacht-Master, go to the pre-owned and used market, just because these prices are ridiculous nowadays. The retail price on a Yacht-Master 40 two-tone, we're talking $27,000 Australian, and look, you can save yourself a good chunk of change if you end up going on the used market. I didn't pay that much. I paid under the 20K range, and you could score yourself a bargain. This is a Rolex in the end of the day, and it is a well-built Rolex. It feels really good. It feels really premium. Listen to the bezel. It's great. You can't complain with the quality of the watch itself. What I am going to do next is compare the Yacht-Master with the Submariner, just to give you a bit of a side-by-side comparison to make an informed decision if you wanted to go Submariner or Yacht-Master. Both have pros and cons to it. However, Yacht-Master, it's a very great purchase, very minimal cons. Guess the only con to consider is if scratches bother you, this one isn't going to be for you. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.